We are at the Prince Abdullah Moulay Stadium. This is Morocco versus Mali. We are CAF AFCON 2025 here. It's exciting football. You can see the fans are already here coming in. Everybody's trooping in to watch the big game. It's Mali versus Morocco, a big game. Who do you want to see win? Get in. This is about and we're about to have some fun here. It's great football, African content. This is my third year. Come on! Yes, football is going to be exciting. We're getting into the stadium. Join us and let's watch some football. The home stadium for the Moroccan and the host nation of the African Cup of Nations. The atmosphere is crazy. You need to be here to actually feel what I'm feeling. It's amazing in here. The stadium is beautiful. The football is fantastic. Morocco are getting some chances in there. Early minutes into the game, as you can hear, they're chanting already, trying to buzz their teammates on. Football is Africa's beautiful. You need to be in Morocco to enjoy this, my man. The football started. Morocco in control of the game. As we can see, it's quite physical in here, but you know the home stadium, which we call the 12-man for the home team, is in control. But Mali are still not giving up. They are still showing that they can be a problem to the Moroccans. And the game is going to be beautiful, as you can see. Also right now, the Moroccans are controlling the game. The Malians are trying to stop them. But the game is quite even, you know. I can't really tell who can get the first goal. Morocco obviously control because they are home, but Mali looks very tactically disciplined. I can tell you, they are not really giving up at all. They are meeting them boot for boot, and it's quite physical here. Yeah, we'll give you more in this game. It's halftime at the first half at the Prince Abdullah Moulay Stadium in Morocco. Morocco are leading 1-0 against Mali. A goal scored by the star man Brahim Diaz, obviously, on the penalty spot. Late in the minutes, late in the first half, he got the first goal for the home team, and he's got the stadium crazy. Everybody's going crazy here after the first goal. It was an even game, if you could say. Morocco was therefore controlling the game, I would say, but the Malians were tactically disciplined at the back. They controlled themselves, they didn't allow themselves to be bullied. But then, it's obvious, Morocco had the upper hand, they had a 12-man, the fans were here, cheering at them. There were boos at every touch of the Malian players. Every touch they have on the ball, there are whistles, there are boos. They were not allowed no chance. They don't even have the mind to even concentrate in the game. But anytime Morocco have the game, obviously their fans were cheering them home and push them into the box. In the final minutes of the first half, the penalty, VAR to look, the referee had to go to the VAR to look and be sure, because the foul on Brahim Diaz in the penalty box. The penalty was awarded, he slotted it in, and it's 1-0 to Morocco. We'll see you in the second half. So, 65 minutes into the game, it's 1-1 at the moment. The penalty decision has been taken for Mali, and they slotted it in. A bit of a controversial one because when the foul happened, it was ignored. There was a scuffle somewhere, the players were fighting. Then the referee was called to the VAR to go and check. He awarded a penalty for Mali, and Sinayoko got an equalizer for them. So it's at the moment it's 1-1 for Mali. A very controversial decision, you can't say. The fans, nobody thought that the penalty would be allowed. We're all quiet in here because it's a home team. But then the referee was called to watch the VAR. And the game is now equal. It's an equal field. And it's game on at the moment. Both teams are playing end to end. The Malians have confidence, but still the jeers and the whistles are going on every touch of the Malian player have. But I think they decide themselves that no matter what the whistles, they'll still play through. And they got their chance. They were fouled in the box and they got their penalty. It's 1-1 at the moment. Morocco are trying to get a second goal. But we'll see if this can happen. But I think kudos to the referee. That was a very, very bold decision that he took. And the game is looking exciting as you see. Morocco are trying to create more chances. But the Malians are now confident that they are going toe-to-toe with them. And hopefully, we don't know if Mali are going to get a second goal or Morocco. It's anybody's game at the moment. And as we can see, African football is live. So we're here at the Mali-Morocco game, and I'm here with my friend here. What do you think was going on right now?
Bro, right now Mali is losing a lot of time to stay like 1-1. But the referee gonna minimum take like 10 minutes more.
So at the end of the game, who do you think is going to win? It's 1-1 at the moment, but what do you think at the end?
With the pressure that the stadium is doing, Morocco's gonna win. For sure, I think. In 10 minutes remaining, but they're gonna do it.
A draw between Morocco and Mali with 1 goal each.
We've seen fantastic football as we saw. A penalty kick opener from Brahim Diaz. Another penalty from Yassine Sinayoko. Competitive game in and out in between the team, end-to-end football. But the GS that were coming upon against every touch of the Malian team, they were disturbed. They were not allowed to do anything. The fans kept on jeering them and whistling and making sure that was a difficult game and a very hostile environment for them. But Mali was still very strong. They were focused. They were able to play the game, and we didn't allow them to lose anything. We saw fantastic football between them, and as you see, football is fantastic here. So as you can hear, the fans are jeering them. But don't forget, join our Telegram. New players on 1xBet get 300% bonus. So join us, subscribe to 1xBet for when you want to bet. The new players are getting 300% bonus. What else do you want? It's 1xBet. Hop on it and start staking and make some money. I just want to take your view upon the game in total.
I think the referee tried to be the man of the match because I think the Mali penalty was very obvious, and I don't think he needed a VAR to decide on awarding Mali the penalty. But thanks that the VAR was functioning properly here at the stadium, so Mali got a deserved penalty. I thought Morocco's penalty wasn't really a penalty because the player had gone down and he was just getting up, and it was just inadvertent. I don't think he could have done anything about that. All in all, it was a good performance from the West Africans. I have to credit them because you could count the number of Malians at the stadium and everything was against them, the bulls and everything. But they stood their grounds and secured a point that could boost their chances of progressing to the next round of the competition. But for Morocco, I think this should be, let's say, a learning curve, or this should be a statement to them that although they are favorites, they still have to work extremely hard, because it doesn't mean they are going to get this trophy on a silver platter. It's going to be very difficult, because if you are failing to beat, or if you are struggling to beat Mali here at your own background, then it tells you that you need to work extra hard, because the top fixtures are going to come. the Senegals, the Ivory Coast, the Cameroons, and the Nigerians are going to present a more tougher opposition than what Mali presented this evening here at the stadium. The game against Zambia also now means it's a must win, and they have to test themselves. If they fail to beat Zambia, then it's a real problem for them.
As you heard, guys, it's looking very bleak for Moroccans. It's a difficult situation for them at the moment. They have 4 points, but then definitely their next game must be a must win for them, and it's looking like the tournament is not going to be as easy as they thought it would be as host nation. Even with the jeers and the boos that they are putting against our opponents, it looks like their team needs to be stronger.